What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Let's not kill ourselves. Yeah, guys. So I've done a little bit more work here on the gold farm that we were setting up last episode. And yeah, I did add a few more layers. I think we are 9 layers tall. And then I brought the glass all the way up to this bottom layer. So yeah, this is working pretty well. It's going at a decent rate too. I did put the conveyor belts all the way down at the bottom like I said I was going to. But then we had the problem where pigmen were spawning down there. We even get spiders spawning down there. So I had to bust out the QED. Let's come down here. I had to bust out the QED so I could make some of these iron spikes. These things right here. No, I can't click on them. The vacuum hopper's too big. I think they're called iron spikes. Yeah, these guys right here. So I had to make some iron swords and use some iron blocks in the QED to make these things. And these are similar to like when a player kills an enemy, they drop their loot that they only drop when killed by a player. So we will see things like gold swords in here and zombie brains, which I don't think we're getting without those spikes. Yeah, I think those only come because of the iron spikes over there. But yeah, we're getting a decent amount of stuff here. Looks like we had some chicken jockey spawn. We had 4 of the raw chicken and 1 feather. We did get 1 gold ingot, and I guess that is from the iron spikes. We're getting a decent amount of the gold nuggets, which is good. Rotten flesh, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with. I was looking at the different recipes and what we can use this for, and there isn't a whole lot. Maybe later on we can use it for scrap, for making the UU matter go faster, or I don't know. We'll look at that. Sloth shards, we are getting a whole lot of these. Not sure what these are used for. I haven't even looked. Actually, it doesn't show any uses when I hit U in NEI. Yeah, look at that. We got 44 flame string. That's from the spiders spawning in this pen and then being killed by those spikes. And then we're getting a decent amount of sulfur, so we don't have to worry about that. And a lot of these witchery tongues. I think I said at the end of the last episode they're from nature. No, they are definitely from witchery. Those little puppies. Cool. So we can go ahead and get out of here. So I did keep watch on those pure Certus crystals. Yeah, I did keep watch on the pure Certus crystals and hover mode, and they did finally get matured. The final stage, they are the pure Certus now. So we do have half a stack of these. I did go ahead and make 30 more of those after I ended the episode and placed them in there. And yeah, overnight they went ahead and they finished up, which is awesome. Okay, so we have these done. I was also just making a bunch of these redstone energy flux ducts. Where's the thing? Yeah, right here. I had to do a bunch of signalum and these hard aluminum glass. So this is my material that's left over, and I got a stack and a half of these redstone energy flux ducts. I'm pretty much tired of using the immersive engineering. I couldn't think of the name of that mod. I'm pretty much tired of using these for power cables. They work, but they are pretty terrible for moving power around. Only short distances do they work okay. But yeah, for long distances, no. Like everything over here really runs out of power pretty quickly. And yeah, we're going to switch over out of these things to these redstone energy flux ducts. Now, I was just about ready to fill those full of redstone, but we are pretty low on redstone now. So I didn't want to start using that to fill these up. And then when we get to the point where we're going to make our quarry, be like, oh, we need redstone. So we're going to go and put all this stuff away, and let's do that. Clear inventory. Let's go back to looking at that quarry we were looking at last time. So we needed to make the mining well, which required this computer, which required this logic processor, which required the inscriber, right? So to make the inscriber, we need a machine frame resonant, a couple sticky pistons, some iron ingots, and an overclocker upgrade. Do we still have that machine frame? No. What did I do with that? Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Did I put... I thought we had that machine frame. Oh, there it is right here. Yeah, I already set up this recipe, waiting for the pure Certus quartz. I did that yesterday. That's why I couldn't remember what I did with all that stuff. So pure Certus quartz. Let's grab one of these. And there we go, inscriber. Cool. So we now have the inscriber, so we can start making these other things. Yeah, I laid out some recipes here. Let's check these out. Yeah, I was laying out the one for the basic machine casing, so we can make a lot of those. I think 8 total. I think this is the recipe for the advanced machine casing. What else we got here? Yeah, these are the ones for all these different crazy pieces that we've been using a lot of. I think this is what I'm using to make tesseracts. And then, yeah, more of the different capacitors and glass fibre cable. Yeah, so we got a lot of different recipes down there. That's where some of my resources are. But I'm able to create tesseracts using most of those recipes. So anyway, back to the inscriber, or I guess back to the ender quarry. We needed a logic processor, which is printed silicon plus printed logic circuit, and then some redstone. So we need the inscriber logic press, and we need the inscriber silicon press. Now, if you guys remember a few episodes ago, we kind of went around to those meteors and collected these things. So yeah, we have all of the different ones we need. So logic press and silicon press. Let's grab those. Do I have any silicon? I do. Cool. And then we're going to need some gold. All right. Got 395. You know what we should do? We should convert these all into ingots because they're not very helpful in the nugget form, are they? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. There's half a stack, plus 8 more. All right, cool. Yeah, so our gold is looking decent right now. It's not too bad at all. And then we have the rest of the gold nuggets still at the gold farm in the Nether. So yeah, let's do like 16 of each of these. I think that's probably going to be a good amount. All right, so the inscriber, this thing, like I said before, we can power just by RF. We do not need any other types of power, so we can put like an energy cell right next to it, and that should make it work. At least that is my understanding of them. So let's just double check and make sure that is the case. All right, so energy cell, go here, and then we will turn that to blue on this side, and we'll stick you right here. And hopefully this is going to work. Okay, so logic press plus gold. Why you know work? I thought you could do this. 0%. Okay, well, let's try something else. Maybe I have to use cables. Maybe it can't be like that. We'll try something else. Silicon, can we do silicon? Will it like silicon? It does not appear to like that. So maybe it's not getting power. Yeah, we haven't drained any power here. Okay, so guess we'll move this over and we'll try like some kind of a cable. Flux duct. Let's try putting a hardened flux duct. Oh, well, that connects. It seems to want to anyway. Does that work? Oh, okay. Well, weird. You can't just set this directly next to it. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this seems to work. Okay, so there is our printed silicon. I was about to be kind of upset that we weren't able to do this. But no, we got it. We got it. Maybe. Why'd that stop at 60%? All right, well, apparently I'm a derp. And I set this to input. I set this to blue instead of orange. And yeah, so that wasn't sending any power across. This flux duct was empty. I tried breaking, replacing it. Anyway, I got it sorted. So yeah, this thing does accept the power from that. And then we need some redstone. Redstone. Yeah, so we can put redstone, silicon, the printed silicon and the printed logic circuit all up in there. And that should go ahead and process out and give us one of these processors. Cool. So now we got that. Let's make another one since I did this twice. Okay, so there we go. There is a logic processor. So now we can get rid of the inscriber recipe. We don't need to see that anymore. Okay, so back to the ender quarry. We need the mining well. So we need the computer, which is an iron chipset and some iron ingots. Iron. Okay, so stop clicking on that one. So we need that and that. So we can do regular pants plus that and one of those, and there we go. We got a computer craft computer. Woohoo! Okay. So the mining well also needed diamond and gold gears. Do we have the chipset, the diamond? Oh, okay. I've already made these up. Gear, we do not have any gear, so we need 8 gold in the schmeltery. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll grab our gear mold. like so. Okay, we'll let that cook up. And then what else do we need for this? We also need the mining drill, which is a bunch of RE batteries, electronic circuit, iron item casing, electric motor, which is all of this fun stuff again. Okay, let me go ahead and make a cut. I'm going to do some of this crafting, at least the IC2. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, this is something that got me. Okay. Even if we do all this crafting, we can't make this laser drill pre-charger because we need the pink slime crystal, which comes from pink slime blocks, which comes from pink slime balls, which you can only get from pink slimes, which doesn't show here. Or I guess you can get it from a dimensional dungeon chest. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. But yeah, so we have another step. So let's not even bother doing the rest of this crafting until we can make the thing. Pink slime crystals come from, or I guess pink slime comes from MFR slaughterhouses. So this is the next step. I keep wanting to make that quarry. It's like, nope, got something else. Slaughterhouse. Let's go and make one of these. So a slaughterhouse is Invar axe times 2, Invar sword times 2, a machine frame, Invar gear, and plastic sheets. Okay, or we could do dark steel and use the enders. There's a ender IO recipe apparently. Okay, well I think we're gonna go ahead and do this then. We only need 2 of those. Let's not make as many as it wants us to make. Let me grab some of this Invar. So we're gonna make 2 Invar swords. There we go. Send all that stuff back. What else do we need here? We need the Invar gear, some plastic sheets, redstone reception coil, which I think we already had one pre-made, but I will just make another one. Invar gear. So we need to melt down some Invar and make a gear out of that. Okay, let me finish up the crafting for this, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so we got the crafting done for the slaughterhouse. We can go ahead and pick this block out of the inventory now. So this requires 1000 RF per work. So I assume, is that 1000 RF per mob killed, or is that, I'm not entirely sure how that works. We'll figure it out. No big deal. Okay, so I said I was going to do all the crafting off camera, but we're actually going to do a little bit of crafting here. We're going to set up some tesseracts. I want a tesseract from our main power storage over here to wherever we're going to put the slaughterhouse, and it's probably going to be in the nether at our wither skeleton thing, just so we can get some pink slime and do the things that we need to do. So in order to make the tesseract frame, we have to make, all of these different things. So we need 2 of these capacitors. We're actually going to need 4 because we're going to make 2 tesseracts. Okay, so let us make those. That'll make 1 double layer. We need 2. Then we're going to need 2 more, like so. So we need 4 of these double layer. All right, so let's go ahead and craft those guys. And we'll stick these over here, and that'll give us these. That'll give us 2 of these. Yeah, so we need to do this again, right? So we're out of the signalum. I think we have more, actually. I just cooked some up earlier. Yeah, we have 49 more of these, and then I cooked up 4 blocks worth of that stuff. So you can put this back. All right, so we need to make that, and then 2 more. That'll make all of these guys. Yeah, setting up these recipes like this so you don't have to keep going back to NEI and searching and figuring out what you need makes everything so much easier. All right, so back over here. I can't remember. Why do we need those? We need those for the recipe with the teleporter. Right, so those go here. Okay. So the teleporter requires a bunch of advanced electronic circuits, so we have to make 8 of these, I do believe. Okay. We should have everything laid out here for that many. All right, there we go. And then finally, what goes in the center of that thing? That is an advanced machine casing. All right, so machine casing with all of this stuff turns into the advanced one. Yeah, this is so crazy. Right there. Okay, so there is a teleporter. What did I just lose? What was this top thing? The frequency transmitter. That did not autofill. Yes, it did. It was just a little laggy for whatever reason. All right, so there's a tesseract frame, and there's a second one. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to need 8 ender pearls to fill those up. All right, and we just have to go into the magma crucible, burn or melt down those ender pearls, and stick these over here in the fluid transposer, and those will fill up. So now that we have the full tesseract frame, or we will shortly, we need 4 silver and 4 bronze to turn that into a proper tesseract. So this is going to be the first tesseract we have in this world that we are actually going to use. Why is that not filling? I'm confused. Hold on a second. 1,000 millibuckets. That shows that it should be... Oh, weird. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of lag that's going on here. Items aren't updating the way they should be. I assume the other one is being filled up right now. Yeah, okay, weird. Clicking off and click back on shows the progress of this one. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't think I've ever seen one of these thermal expansion machines do that before, but there we go. Okay, so that's all done. So now we need some silver and bronze. Silver and bronze. All right, we'll unblock the silver. That goes there. And I think it was silver in the plus symbol and then bronze around the outside. Like so. Okay, so Tesseract and Tesseract. Cool. We're going to have to make a lot more of these because I want Tesseract from the power over there to water wheels coming over here. And then wherever we're going to be sending power around our world, we're definitely going to need a Tesseract from our main power to wherever that remote power location is going to be. And then also, if we go all the way down to our nuclear reactor area, I believe we can use the immersive engineering cables to take power from here and then go right into a Tesseract because that converts it to RF. So yeah, we could do that as well and actually get some use out of the nuclear reactor. That's one of the reasons why I never set power up to, or set it up to get power out of that thing, is because I want that whole room blast proof. And if you run a wire through, I think you have to forgo that whole blast proofness. Maybe you can do the these wires through the glass. I don't know. I haven't tried. But anyway, since we got the Tesseract, I think that's going to be a little bit better anyway. So let's go over here to our main power. We'll get rid of you. And we're going to set you right on the bottom of our current power storage. And like we do, we are going to set this to channel 1, call this main base power, and do that. So we will turn this on, and this configuration, we are, for right now, only sending power. Cool. Eventually, we'll have this set up so this can receive items or whatever if we do like we've always done in the past. But yeah, for right now, we now have wireless power being sent. So that is really, really good. So we have wireless power and we have our slaughterhouse. So the next things we need to do is get a couple of tanks so we can pull out, let's see, of the slaughterhouse, we're going to get the liquid meat, I think, and then we're also going to get pink slime after a little bit of time. So we're going to need 2 different tanks to deal with that. And I think we can also use fluid ducts. We'll take the hardened ones. We really don't need the hardened ones, but we're going to take those anyway. So we got power, we got this, maybe a chest to store the items that are going to be ejected out. And I think that should be it. I still got a lot of stuff on me, but that should be fine. I don't think we're going to be dying. I don't think we're going to be dying in the Nether. We could, but I don't think we're going to. But yeah, we just need to go down the elevator to our wither skeleton farm, turn that on, let the skeleton spawn, and let the MFR slaughterhouse do its thing. I assume it works with the wither skeletons. I don't know if I've ever used it on them before. Okay, oh, I don't have extra blocks on me. Kind of want to block this up. We do get those Thaumcraft fire bats spawning around here sometimes, and if I wait here long enough, they will eventually come say hi. So let us take the slaughterhouse. I can find it. Can I face it this way? Oh, you know what? Maybe this doesn't make items. Maybe I was wrong about that. All right, we'll put a pipe here. That was scary. We'll put a pipe here, and yeah, we'll just put one of these up like so. That'll get the liquid meat. Let's get a Tesseract on the side of this thing. And main base power, we are going to want Energy receive. Yep. So we'll turn that on. So this thing should now have power. You can turn that off. So that should send down the wither skeleton. It's going to be kind of hard to see everything. But yeah, this thing right here should be able to kill everything in a 3x3 in front of it. So it should be killing these guys and making the meat. And we should also get pink slime at some point. It is kind of a lesser amount that we get of that stuff. But yeah, given enough time, this will definitely be able to create it. Okay, well, I guess what I need to do, let's just wait around for a while. We'll let these things spawn, and we'll be back to check on the progress. Okay, so it hasn't been too much longer, but I just wanted to point out, if you look at the slaughterhouse with a setup like this, and you see you're collecting meat, it pretty much means that your fluid duct is filled with another liquid that can't go into this tank. So this one only has liquid meat in there. This must be filled with the slime, so we can put our other tank directly below, like so, and this will fill up with pink slime. Yep, we got 474 millibuckets, and now we got almost 2 buckets of the meat. Cool. So yeah, we just need to wait a little bit longer. Oh, actually, that is almost done. Cool. We won't have to wait too much longer. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit, wait for this to fill up for a bucket, and we'll be back. Well, there it is. We didn't even have to wait. Okay, well, I'm going to get some things together and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys. So I am in the process right now of making another machine frame basic. There we go. We got all that stuff in there. All the lasers should be turning on and they should all be nice and blue and they don't lose power because I have swapped the power cable from using the immersive engineering one over to the hardened flux duct. Yeah, we had to connect on 2 different connections here so it can transfer that much power to keep all these guys good. But yeah, they are able to make those things in almost no time, so that is pretty nice. Okay, so we need to make ourselves an auto spawner. This is what we're going to need to spawn pink slimes after we capture them with the safari net like we're going to do. So we should have, I think, do we have nether wart? I don't even know if we have nether wart now that I think about it. Oh, we don't have nether wart. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Okay, well, we can do that and this and one of those plastic. All right, plastic sheets go here. Then we're going to need the magma creams. What goes into a magma cream? That is slime and blaze powder. Cinder pearls. Okay, and then we need slime. Yeah, we got plenty of this stuff. Cool, so we can go ahead and get this done. All right, so I'm going to have to go to the nether, over to where our blaze spawner marker is on the map, and find some nether wart. I'm really surprised that we don't have any. Do I have any over here? Do we have, like, nether wart seeds that I've... Oh, we do have a nether wart right here. Aha! I knew we had some somewhere. I just didn't know where that somewhere was. So we can grab one of those, grab one of these, watering can or bone meal, and some soul sand, I assume is how we grow these. Soul sand, watering can, or maybe bone meal. I don't know. We'll try bone meal as well. Okay, let's see if we can grow these real quick. So there's that, this, one of those, some of this. Bone meal doesn't work. Watering can probably will. And it says this plant cannot grow here. Does it have to be dark or is it just too dark? Let's try that. Now what does it say? Plant cannot grow here. Okay, maybe this has to be in a really dark spot. By the way, I did remove the torches from here. I think it was like that last episode too. Yeah, right here. Jungle wood planks cover. So I'm using micro blocks. If I can ever break that thing. So yeah, I'm using the cover. So it's just like the thinnest horizontal piece. And I'm using a glowstone strip and another one down below. I guess we can kind of come down here. Whoops. Let me down. So yeah, the bottom side of the floor looks exactly the same. It's all lit up, so that's pretty cool. So in case I ever do put in like a subfloor or whatever below there, we won't have to worry about lighting. Can I place that block there? There we go. Okay, back up here. Let's replace this thing. Boom. Okay, so we need to find a spot that we can grow this. It says that it could not grow there. Actually, I think we're going to go back down here. This is the wrong way, but this should work. Let's try and get to a spot where it doesn't matter where the light is. I assume it is because it was just too light where we were. We will try this in like darker area. All right, and does this say the plant is fertile and can grow? Yes, it was too light previously, and bone meal does work on it. Okay. There we go. There's 2 nether warts. Perfect. Oh, you know what? I should probably place these torches back down here. Okay, so now we can go back upstairs after I replace this wall. All right. So I don't want to use this one. I got to be really careful that I don't accidentally craft with that. That's a decent nether wart plant. Okay. So we will put you right here, and there we go. Auto spawner. Cool. We did end up getting over 3 buckets of the pink slime, which is awesome. So we're going to want a safari net, and we're going to want one of the reusable ones. So we need, ender pearls and a gas tier. We got 5 gas tiers in the system now, which is cool. So you can put all that stuff away. So this is the reusable one. We can pick mobs up and set them back down in another spot, should we choose to. So we need a bucket. We do not have buckets, so what about iron plates? We will make ourselves another bucket. By the way, speaking about buckets, I do have a nutrient distillation bucket here, just kind of like chilling. That's a feature from Draconic Evolution. It's mapped to the letter P, so you can go up to a wall or something, hit P, and then like all the stuff in your inventory that you have selected there is now in this little floaty thing. This never despawns, and then I guess you left click on it. You can left click on it to turn it if you want. I think shift left click turns it the other way, and then right click to pick it back up. So yeah, I have this bucket right here because my inventory panel keeps running out of this nutrient distillation. I did hook up these fluid conduits, and I got it to like fill once. And then I've removed them, and I put them back, and I've changed all the different settings on this thing. In and out, auto extract, redstone active, unactive. Like I've done everything that I can do here. And I just cannot get this stupid thing to work. So I keep a bucket here so I can just manually pull out of our drum and then, you know, put it into the tank. Do that twice every day. And that lasts pretty much the entire day. But when I wake up and I play again the next day, it's empty. But yeah, anyway. So we have this. We needed... Is this the pink slime? Yeah, let's get some pink slime. We'll just come over here. It's a little bit more open. So we'll bucket out a bucket. We'll do that, just place that on the ground. That will eventually turn into a pink slime that we can capture with the safari net. Maybe. Eventually. Sometimes it takes a moment. Maybe it's too late where I set that. Nope, it turned into it. There it is. Alright, so we captured it with the safari net. Pink slime, health 1, size tiny, cool. So now we have auto spawner. We are going to need power, and we also need essence. We don't have any essence right now. You get this from using the mob grinder that makes essence, and then you also get the items and stuff like that. Since we do not have essence, but we do have liquid XP, we can make an item from Minefactory Reloaded called, is it the sewer? Yeah, the sewer. Okay, so we need to make another machine frame, some bricks, pneumatic servo. I think that's the first time I've had to make one of these. Buckets, some more plastic sheets. Yep. Let me go ahead and make a sewer real quick, and then we can dump experience orbs using the open blocks faucets. Is that what that's called? XP drain? No, not the drain. Oh, I can't remember the name of this thing now. Or it might be extra utilities that has it. Extra utilities or open blocks. One of them has like a, XP shower. That's what it's called. Yeah, some iron and obsidian. And we can make our liquid XP turn into orbs again using this. Cool. So let's go ahead and get some stuff done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. So I have a sewer right here. With an empty drum below and just some quite clear glass to kind of surround it. And then we have a liquid XP drum up here. So if everything goes right, all we should have to do is just stick this little guy right there. I don't want it in me. I want it to go in there. Yeah, so all the XP should be draining out of the XP drum. It's draining out pretty quickly, actually. And that should be going into the sewer, which should be putting all that stuff into essence. Now, I'm not sure if it's 1-to-1 conversion or if it's 2-to-1 or whatever, But either way, we're going to get ourselves some essence. We have a lot of this liquid XP that we haven't really had a need for. And I have a lot of levels on me too, which I haven't been able to put anywhere since we have 2 drums completely full. Or at least we did have 2 drums completely full. So yeah, this will convert here in just a second. It's really quick. Faster than I thought it was going to be honest. And then, oh, it's still doing stuff. We got orbs on top. What's the interface look like? Oh, like pulls it in every once in a while. Okay. So it might just be 1-to-1. There's a lot of experience still sitting there. And this drum, yeah, this is going to take a minute. Okay, so let's let that finish up. So what we can do is get this auto spawner. We can just set this over here somewhere. Right here should be good. Let's not set it right on top of the light, actually. Let's move it over 1 block. There we go. And pink slime go here. Spawn exact copy, no. Idle. Yeah, I think this is waiting for power and essence. Okay, so we need that tesseract. Let's give it a little bit of power. Cool. So main base power. That should have power in here now. Yep. So now we're just waiting on the essence. And how are we doing over here? Oh, this is almost done. Oh, well, actually, why is there still XP orbs here? Oh man, like how many orbs am I looking at here? About 600? Okay, well I guess I'll just collect all this stuff manually. Let's go ahead and tear this down. This is just a little quick thing. This wasn't going to be a permanent solution by any means. So how much experience is here? Why is it giving me so much? I don't know. Alright, well I ended up with 84 levels. I'm not sure if that gave me extra experience or what the deal was. It seemed like each one of those orbs I was collecting was giving me a decent amount. So let us put in some hardened fluid duct. Well, I guess a hardened fluid duct, and I made some resonant servos. So there we go. We can just go ahead and pipe the monster essence, or I guess it's just called essence now, into the auto spawner, and this thing should be spawning us some pink slimes. Yes, cool. So we can go ahead and kill these things and collect our pink slimes. And we should be able to make those pink slime crystals, and hopefully next episode we'll get our quarry going. Oh my goodness, this is taking so long, but it's cool. We got all this stuff done. These are things that we needed to do for a while, so I'm pretty happy with it. How much essence have we been using here? Oh, not a whole lot, huh? For how many of these little guys we've collected. Now, I was kind of hoping, spawn exact copy, no. I was kind of thinking we might get bigger ones, but I guess they only come in the small size, which is fine. With our looting sword here, we are collecting a decent amount of the pink slime balls. I guess I'll just get a couple of stacks while I'm doing this and I got this thing set up. We'll probably never have to do this again. Probably. I don't know. I haven't looked at all the recipes in this mod pack, so there might be other things that require like a ridiculous amount of the slime crystals. Hopefully not, but yeah, we are now at a point where we can get these whenever we want to, so it is not a big deal. Hey, that one's got a hat. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Yeah, like I said, next episode, we should probably be able to get the quarry going. I'm going to hang out here with my pink slime buddies and kill them all. Die. 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 Give me the slime balls. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.